Out and partners.
Out then.
Out and in.
Bottom up. Early.
Oh, that was yeah, my bad. Oh. What? Okay, that was a hell of a wipe. Hold on, I'll come back in just a sec.
What are those pants you linked?
Those are the ones I'm using in my glamour right now.
It's like you've got chaps with knee holes.
It's a look. That's Tilly's currently equipped ones. they,
They make his legs look like Lalafell legs.
I don't know if I should be offended by that or not.
the asymmetry.
It's like the illusion of not having knees.
And,
What?
yeah, and his ankles are also kind of
But
gone.
Yeah.
Like, you know, no offense to Lalafell, but you know, the legs kind of just merge all into one limb. Not like a foot or ankle involved in that situation.
It's very plump. It's all plump ankles.
Yeah. Which is great for, like, you know, being able to, like, jump so high, because they jump very high. Like shock absorbers.
I think what completes those pants is the top.
At first I was like, those look like the spring bottoms or whatever, and then I saw the rest of them.
Yeah, and it's like, Kane's skin tone doesn't do it justice, but there's one pant leg.
Yes, it looks like they're just different colors on me, actually.
Alright. She tried to get rid of me, it didn't work. I don't know which one of you paid her off to do that, but I'm back.
I miss hearing your voice, by the way.
Carrot, please, I can't cry right now.
It was lonely without hearing all the snark out loud. Late.
Calculated. out and partners. In then out. Thanks in.
But
He thought playing a dangerous game out here. She's about to flip. Keeping her facing south. She's at 1.
we can't stack.
Oh,
Kane.
too close. Yeah, I just realized.
Whoops.
We baited her lasers.
We did. That's progress. I
Yeah, I
have the
forgot.
video
It's-
pulled up with the laser bait order in, and I was like, oh shoot.
I was like, oh, this is a shared laser. Like, wait, no, there's 2 of them. This is a mistake.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you saying I was not close enough to the wall?
Also, I think somebody got clipped as she dashed through the middle. Yeah.
No. You just need to have 2 people.
Yeah, luckily not.
I was gonna say, if we did, I didn't look at all.
Yeah, this ain't the hippocampus.
No, it's the corpus callosum.
Gesundheit? Out and spread. Out then in.
God, doing that while moving is rough. Top down. Late.
Tanks in.
Dark towers.
That was my fault.
What?
I stood where I shouldn't have stood.
I thought that was light towers.
That was dark towers.
Okay.
What time said?
I did not hear that.
I will call it loud and proud.
Turn the game sound down a little bit, I guess.
In and spread. Out then in.
Up, down. Late.
Tanks in. Light towers. Yeah, we're just dead.
Kane, how come I can walk across and you can't?
I was curious. I was like, I'm gonna science this, and then nope, it does not work.
It worked for me.
Unless you get
Works fine on
unless you
my
get
machine.
exactly right. Yeah.
You must have gotten that really lucky one. I bet you can't replicate that.
I just did in that poll.
Did you actually?
It
I
didn't-
stand humbled.
It doesn't seem that hard.
It's a LOL only
thing.
track.
I was gonna say, with the small speed,
Right.
it's easier.
Gotta know exactly where the middle of your hitbox is.
Actually, that might. It's probably true.
That's probably it. Yeah, I'm just like,
Somewhere between these giant, like, straddle legs is the midpoint.
right.
So the new strat's to have Pethos just move to whatever side he needs to, right?
There's 4 Lalafels in this party.
Shit. Nope.
Your fault, Kane. I almost tried to use that bent ruler I had yesterday.
Compared to a lot of other mechanics, once you get used to it, the timing is extremely generous.
Yeah.
In and partners. Out and in.
Down. Early.
Tanks out. light towers.
Oh, so you need to get in spot.
I didn't do that.
Hopefully no one dies from that then.
Turning yourself. Hey Kane, try to reprisal her as that last angel leaves. Never mind. That's when she becomes untargetable. Oops. She's at B.
That sucks.
Alright, let's make sure that we understand the order of importance for things that you need to know. 1 and 3 get hit first, then 2, 4. And it's going to be 1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. So we're doing it in sets. The people who are not being involved in that need to know when they are baiting lasers. So it is 5, 7. So the first, or I should say the blue ones that are baiting the first lasers. And then it's 6, 8 who are baiting the second lasers. After 1, 3 get hit the second time, they need to cross over to the other side. After 2, 4 get hit the second time, they need to cross over to the other side. And you need to get healed in between. Oh, or sorry, like we need to get healed from in between the charges, probably.
Yeah, and people, of course, are going to need to be healed who are baiting lasers too. So, yeah, there just needs to be a lot of healing going on.
Like you could throw a heal out after the second charge, and then because everyone who has gotten hit will get hit a second time after the second charge, but no one will get hit between the first twice between the first and third charge.
guess in theory, you just need 3 good timed heals. Should cover everything.
Yeah, so you're not doing anything else.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to do only 3 heals, you gotta time it really well.
Hey, guess who missed the tower and tried to run back and looked like it got in, but did not. It was
No
me.
proof.
I confess. I was so eager to keep turning the boss north that I was like, oh, that's right, I have to do a tower this time. This fight makes me use so much Aurora. In and partners. And then out. Ugh. Damn, Athena's out here pumping out the damage.
What's her DPS? I've seen bigger.
Wow, that's things you don't want to hear.
Thropos, I think that is the that's probably the little angel thingies.
Unmitigated explosion is a tower going off.
DPS.
Yeah, just give me a 20,000 potency attack that I can cast once a minute. And I'll just AFK the rest of the minute.
Alright, Konada, what's the epithymius idea then? Hold on. These things.
Probably the towers is one of them. The lasers is another one.
They have done exactly 0 damage through all of these fights.
They're not the
Oh, the
angels?
They might be the angels that pop out and then they don't do damage. It's technically Athena doing the damage.
Or it's the environment or whatever.
The little eye friends that aren't really eye friends. In and spread. In then out.
Down.
Thanks, in. Light towers.
Someone's gonna get hit by an extra laser.
Facing yourself.
Middle and spread.
I thought the one in the middle hopped down first, did the spin, and then the lasers. That's my bad. I forgot it was the other order.
I mean, the spin's also pretty small. You don't need to be in the middle.
I just wanted to get to my partner first, and I wasn't even thinking. I was waiting for the spin to come out, and then I was gonna move out.
Grabbing a drink.
Now I know.
Also, I've been consistently picked as 1 or 3, and it does look like the difference between going all the way into the corner versus just like being just outside the puddle is about 10,000 damage. So I take 43k for the first hit and then like 57k for the second hit because I'm a little bit closer.
So it ramps up really quick then.
Yeah, God forbid I'd be like not next to the wall.
Right, like a hair off.
And I think we want to stay just outside the puddle to give ourselves a lot more room.
Yeah, to give everybody more room to maneuver. Could also be the people across the way aren't completely flush against the wall too, though.
Maybe, but it's happened all 3 times. Oh, you know, it could also be that the first charge is actually just farther, always, because she's starting from outside the arena, maybe.
Oh yeah, that could also be. Good point.
Alright, I'm back.
You can at least throw one out in the middle when we're when the numbers are appearing after the boss becomes untargetable.
Asylum would be. Oh wait.
Liturgy of the Belt. Wait a second.
Well, you have to get hit, and you're probably only gonna.
That's a solid point.
So, depending on when you are in that rotation, you might not get hit enough.
Liturgy of the Bell.
Or you
right?
could just
The other one
just
is
activate it after
Crawlers.
the first 4 people get hit.
shield thing.
Nine Prince is probably enough.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, that was me again.
Did you think I was gonna take my own tower?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm thinking like 12 mechanics ahead right now. I'll focus up.
Depends on where I am in my slide cast.
Yeah, it's a rough life for us. Trying to bait Pethos into saying literally anything tonight.
That's front. Well, I'm not the one that has to heal us up, so
That's Liturgy of the Bell's problem.
yeah, you have a button to just like dump the Liturgy of the Bell.
What?
Guess it's time to die.
Guess so.
Out in partners. Out then in. Guess it's time for us all to die.
I died dropping my tower, but I still dropped it.
I was supposed to get a tower.
I'm like, my death shouldn't have affected anybody because I still dropped the tower.
I've been getting lucky. This position's been good.
I think I've decided I want a samurai weapon that is a nail bat.
I can get down with that.
It'd have to be a curved bat.
What?
If it was straight, it'd go to set. It would be paladin only.
Out and spread. Out and in.
Boom.
People are inconsistent about where they are dropping towers. Makes it hard for the people who are supposed to take the towers to know where to stand safely.
Pretty much.
Markers should always be safe.
Yes.
You
That's
talked
where
about
you
the
stand to wait for it. If it's out, then in. Or, yeah.
Oh.
The
you mean
lasers would
three.
stand on the marker to wait for it, yeah. And then,
Oh, that's where we're dropping the towers.
Both towers
no.
on top of each other.
You should always be trying to drop the towers toward the markers further away. So like if
Yeah.
3's the safe spot, you want to try to drop light at C and dark at B, or whatever way. Yeah, you'll be close.
Just be not on the people taking them. That's the most important part.
I mean, I was here and I got clipped.
Sorry. I was clicking.
How dare
Sorry.
you make a mistake, Midori?
I have to tell you, it shouldn't be that close. Like,
Alternatively, when it's like that, if that becomes a problem for them and you want to stay in range, you could probably just run to the tip of the circle this direction. Well, if you guys are trying to run to the letters, even if it's right here, the circles shouldn't hit that. Like, that's what I mean, so... If you go to the center closer to the boss, you can try like inside that circle, but it is scarier, but I don't know.
yeah, it's just, I'm just saying it's extremely obnoxious. Because it's like,
What?
like I can try to like be in the middle of 3, but it's just like, it shouldn't be that close. I shouldn't have to be that picky about my positioning to avoid other people.
We got cast times, adjust to us. That phase is hard.
Whatever you're able to do, you should be able to do it consistently.
Well, the difficulty is he doesn't always get it right, so the inconsistency will be when the black mage gets it. Versus like you or me or Carrot, when we can, you know.
Nope. I'm also casting there.
Alright, you or me. Able to
That phase
move
is
and
actually
at the same
hard.
time. Well, your tower drops don't affect us, but yeah. I will say though, where are you going when you're done dropping your tower, Kanata? Or not when you're done, when you're exploding. Where do you stand?
Back into the left.
Okay. Is it not possible for you to go here? Why? It's just because, so when the person drops the tower and they keep running, sometimes you're down here, but sometimes you're also up here. And, like, it's very scary. So, I don't know where you should be or want to be, and I don't know where you're gonna be, which is scary. Well, I'm saying in the diagram it should just be here and here. And it's like, place owner do that every time we don't hit each other. But I don't know if you're trying to get up closer to cast a heal or something. If it's... But there shouldn't be by the time you explode. Like, your explosion is the last thing that happens. Like, the people should already be up here taking towers, the people who dropped the towers should be running this way, and the people who are exploding on the other side of the boss will be on the other side of the boss. So, 3 would be clear by then. It should be, at least. As long as you and Tam always go to the same spots. Don't, like, try to overlap each other. It just gets... I just have noticed it gets scary sometimes. You can... If you consistently run along the wall, I don't care either, but it's just... If sometimes you're kind of up here, it's a little bit scary, cause like, sure. Whereas what you could do is just like, do the thing here and then just step back here, and wait till you explode and then run in. You have time.
Sure.
Thanks. It's helpful.
Kane, meanwhile, let's keep YOLOing it, and then we'll make it work.
I literally just run like through the boss and keep
Me too.
running, and I'm casting.
Man,
Yeah,
problems, I don't care.
yeah. And like I'm casting at that point. It doesn't even matter. It's like I could be anywhere. I'm like, it's kind of nice.
In partners. In then out. Thanks out. I saw you saying tanks and running in, Kane, don't worry.
Yep.
Oh, I was wondering what happened to my extra sen. I just never re-upped my dot.
That's suspicious.
White towers. White towers.
Why am I getting clipped by someone else's laser? I don't understand.
I was drastically out of position.
Oh, okay, I understand now. I'm like, the positioning can't be that precise, can it? Turns out, as long as you can kill one person, then you have effectively killed multiple people.
Cancel that poll.
Oh, okay, canceling.
That pull was problematic anyway.
Hey, Carrot, I like your glamour.
Thank you. I like your glamour too. Although, I don't know what school you're going to.
School of Hard Knocks.
I set you up for that one.
Alright, I'm good.
I saw one of those back ones go right for him. Which is weird since we were the closest for sure.
It's been that kind of night.
I'm doomed. As soon as you went down, I was like, "Ah, crap! Where's that tower dropping? Let's see if I can get there." Out and spread. Lights out. Light tower. Go ahead and reprisal.
I need 7 up here.
I'm good. Here. The other people did not move up for their winter.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yep.
I didn't see the first one go off. I was just staring for it and I didn't see
First
it,
one
so-
happens before her first dash does.
It's basically right away.
Yeah.
Okay. That's why I didn't see it then.
Yeah. That's what I learned that last time when I killed Kanata with both beams.
Man, that's like me in every anime convention. It's like you see someone with a free hug sign and you're like, no!
Yeah, no thanks.
I was gonna ask if people do still do that post-COVID, but of course they do.
Like, do people need an excuse to have creepy, often socially unacceptable behavior? Not really.
I just can't believe, like, standing in line at the grocery store and it's like, I leave, like, 6-7 feet in front of me, and then somebody's literally 6 inches behind me, and I'm like, what are you fucking doing?
Somebody at 1, please.
Hi, Kane.
Needed a light at 1. Yeah, somebody took both light towers.
Well, see, we had a brilliant plan where we were just going to put both of the light towers on the same spot so that only one person needs to take them.
Thus sacrificing one person.
It turns out we
Minimum.
sacrificed it to 3 people because co-located towers. It's not very easy to survive.
That's alright, at least you guys were there for the towers. Me, I'm just like, ooh, what's that butterfly in the background? Out and spread. Out then in.
I'm upset that if you die taking the tower, it doesn't count as you taking the tower.
Yeah.
Like, I sacrificed my life to take this tower, it should count.
Well, it's happened to me like 3 times tonight, so.
I was just thinking the same thing too. I had light and I was like, whoa, did not want light tower on me, but that's fine. I'll stand in this. I'll sacrifice myself. Kane will be fine alone for a little. Oh, we're dead. Okay.
Good bust.
That's okay, guys. Next raid tier will be better. Hey, Kane, after the jumping tank buster, let me do reprisal. You save yours for the platform shenanigans.
Okay, yeah.
Oh wait, I just don't have to double weave mitigations.
Yep.
In and spread. In then out.
We were doing so good on that mechanic, like, earlier tonight.
She's definitely gonna jump backwards.
The super late.
In and partners. Yeah, we had way too many time on the side.
I'm gonna take a lap.
Yeah, let's take a 5.
I'll go ahead and reset now so we don't have to do it later.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, you're back.
Is it possible to pre-move your car?
Nope.
Can't you like wake up your room and be like, "Hey, go move your car"?
Not when it works overnight, I'm not going to do that. It's a tricky situation because he sleeps during all of my active time, and if I ever get hungry and want to go get food, I'd have to wake him up and like swap cars again. I made him do it early. And he sleeps pretty much right up until he has to get ready to go to work. Which is fair, because that's what I do in the morning anyway. We picked 2 different approaches to our Reaper Glamours, Kane.
We absolutely did. Someone's in my circle thingy.
They're just jumping through some hoops.
Yep.
I don't know if you ever played Final Fantasy IV on the Game Boy Advance, Kane, but this lance right here is one of the most busted items in the entire game.
Ooh.
Just randomly cast Tornado on anything, including bosses, reducing their HP to below 10.
Oh, the one from like the bonus dungeon at the end.
Abel's lance.
It's like it's such a victory lap thing at that point, right? You're like, okay.
I went to go fight the super boss that's wandering in one of the floors, and then I didn't know that this thing could cast Tornado on bosses, and then I hit the thing, and then Tornado got cast. I'm like, there's no way. And then hit it with, I think it was like Rydia's melee or whatever, and just killed it. I'm like, that's so stupid. This robbed me of a good fight.
Yeah, the remakes. Oh, I think there's a pretty good reason why the Pixel remasters were like, you know, all those remakes that we did, none of that shit's canon.
Oh, I loved 4 on Advance. That was the only downside, is they robbed me of the super boss. Otherwise, best version of 4 in my opinion.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not like the cutscenes. Like, they just looked like shit.
Game Boy Advance, it was pretty much the same
No,
as the
sorry,
SNES.
no. I was thinking of the
the
later
DS?
remake where they were doing the 3D remake versions of them.
Yeah, the DS version is my least favorite version. I'm with you on that. Kane, don't you want to do a super speed build like I have? Wouldn't that be fun?
That's like the opposite of fun. That's
Oh,
like
okay.
anti-fun.
It's like, I heard you wanted to have less time to push your off globals. You wanted to make those really tight weaves.
I want those when I have to push the double defensive cooldowns. Yeah, they make it so I can't fit them properly.
If I hit faster, that means I can sneak a global in between all of my off globals, right?
The advanced speed.
Make the off global slower than the globals.
Ooh. What a world that would be.
I hear that's what the new melee is gonna do. I don't hear that. I'm sorry, I just lied to you.
I mean, now that you mention it, I would not be surprised if they had a job where all of the, like, you had your normal GCD, and then you had some series of buttons that were on their own separate, like, shared cooldown.
Carrot the brick in your background was a nice touch.
I mean, you can't be a delinquent unless you're hanging out in the back alley behind the Sega arcade.
Let me know when you're ready, Banana. In and spread. Two lasers on one side. Yeah, dark laser went to dark side, I think.
Yeah, I went the wrong way at first, and then I was trying to get back over.
Carrot, are you tanking next tier?
No, I think I managed to dodge it.
Ooh, sorry whoever's tanking next year or next tier, because I'm gonna be pre-pulling all the time on accident.
Like, you're like, that seems familiar.
It sure does.
It's not so much a problem for the tanks, but a problem for the healers.
That's okay. Just be like me and have Bloodbath be part of your opener.
That's what I do.
So the reason I early pull sometimes is because otherwise that early kills me 100% of the time. I haven't found a way around it yet. I'm still
Really?
looking. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
And it's out by like 0.1 seconds what I die by every time. I'm trying to like thread the needle.
Yeah, no, that's a pickle.
I assume you still want the middle spot for ley lines or whatever.
Yeah, actually that's not the problem. It's because I'm pre-putting them down now. So they end sooner, which messes up the timing of my movement there.
Cause like, I can do the lazy lasers mechanic if you don't need the middle.
Nah, it's easier for me to move in the middle there. That's not the problem, trust me.
Alright. Thought I'd offer.
Yeah, what I might need is a different countdown timer.
Again, you need
You
to think you do in a different location.
I think I need one at 7 seconds.
I could do that for you if you want.
I think I need that.
And in partners. Hey, if that's what you need, I got you.
Still experimenting.
In then out.
You gaming. Me not gaming.
You saw it.
We're not gaming. Oh, okay, hang on. Be right back.
What will probably happen in like Nov like usual?
No, so I'm front loading a ton of my trips right now and getting them kind of out of the way so I don't have to really take any next year for the first like half of the year if I can avoid it. So yeah, we're piling in like every 2 weeks. I'm just gone for a week almost, it feels like.
That math checks out. You've been like
Yeah.
literally every other raid week for the last 2 months.
Yeah, no, I mean, when they gave me this position, it was supposed to be like a global position, and so I'm bouncing back and across all the different labs to, work with everybody. And it doesn't really do me any good to drive 4 hours, be there for a day, and drive 4 hours back. So I'm like, all right, well, put me in for a hotel for like 3, 4, 5 days.
I guess in that case, yeah, time to just like mail the laptop. FedEx. Do we need to do a like GoFundMe to get Pithos a gaming laptop? Does that new position come with like a pay increase to justify it?
Yeah, but our finances are tied up
Like,
for the next like while. I guess if it's just like the Dallas trips I take, I could probably start taking my PC to that. But this one I'm actually flying out to Pennsylvania, so I really don't want to take my computer with me.
Where in Pennsylvania?
York. I don't know anything about Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's a bad part of town or not, but that's where I'll be.
Well,
Kane,
I was hoping
good.
that you were gonna say Pittsburgh or something like that, and then be like more like Schittsburg.
No, I see. If it's in the middle of nowhere, that means it's nice and quiet. That's what I'm looking for, Kane. That's good stuff.
Yeah. And I had a friend who used to live up that way. It's small and quiet.
Okay, I'm back. Pithos, did you need a 7-second dinghy do?
Yeah, let's try it. It's just, it sucks. Because I have to get my ley lines out fast enough so that they're up so I can put them in the middle of that thing. But that means they end too early in the beginning, which makes my cast like 0.2 seconds too slow and I get clipped by early. And it only happens on early. It's tragic. But I don't know if you've noticed, kind of like every single time it's been early tonight I've got hit.
Alright, so Kana, you need to just work in a rescue, so you need to have Pithos focused so you can see his cast bar.
No, 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 no. If I could finish my cast, I wouldn't be getting hit. That is not the problem, and you will 100% interrupt the cast. I can't because I use a fire starter to make that movement. Nothing else is up there. So if I'm not finishing that cast, I'm doing nothing for 2.5 seconds. Because both triple and swift get used in the opener.
I think I've adjusted it properly.
I'll see if 7's the number. I've been experimenting with 9, but that's not it. So we'll
Okay.
see if 7's the one I need.
So at 7, right, is what you need?
At 7's give me a marker
Okay.
to throw my ley lines down. So yeah, I'll listen for a beep or something.
I did second bingy.
Okay, that'll work. It's just not going to be early for the rest of the fight.
Alright, so
Alright,
cares
I'm
back.
ready.
Okay. Alright, let's see if I adjusted it correctly.
Yeah, let's try.
And if you want a different sound effect, let me know.
I can't hear any sound effects. My music is way too loud.
Beautiful. Works perfectly then.
Well, that would have worked if it was early. Yeah, but then I'd have to potentially run to the all the way to the other side sometimes. Because I'm using fire starter, it just works out.
In partners. Out and in. Thanks.
But
Sam.
when it interrupts my cast.
Dark Towers. Facing her south. She's at 4. Oh boy, I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, I ran to where 2-4 goes because brain stopped working. It was like, oh, 1 and 3 need to be closest to the thing right now. No, we do not. We need to be furthest from the thing.
Yeah, I just my blind faith in you. I'm like,
That's not a good
my
call.
brain stopped working too. I was like, there's my partner. Like, ooh, sorry.
I'm surprised only you died though, because I was 1.
That's what I get.
Bye.
In and spread. In then out.
Early.
Thanks in. Dark Towers. Is it one?
Was that proximity?
Oh, I was standing like halfway between the middle and the edge, and we never got the first lasers.
Who was
Jen and
number
I.
The lasers.
two?
What was the question, people?
Who was number 2?
It was either me or Salenta.
Or did you guys move into the north spot after she dashed?
Yes.
Okay.
You dodge the first dash, but then you move back to where she starts.
Right. Yeah, I guess we just need more healing in between. Because neither of those hits would have been lethal, right, Kanata? 40 and 60?
That is. I mean,
I did a holos between the second and third dash, which should have been enough for topping anybody off that took damage.
Which number were you? Damn.
I was 7.
Okay. How much did we die by? Bruh.
so you guys are taking only about 5k more than I was taking before.
Okay, so Kanata was overkilled by come on, tell me how much it was overkill by. Well, it was, you had 64,000 and you took about 70,000, so it was about 5,000 overkill.
Oh, by the way, in addition to the 40k and the 60k, you also each take once a 10k charge.
Yeah, it was 60k plus 10k, 70k.
So, yeah, I guess if you're only like 5k short, that is a little bit of proximity then. Yeesh. That's tight.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to like be that tight on like people are surviving with 500 hit points.
Yeah, I mean, when those big hits beforehand, we are at half health, which means that we're over mitigating. So we can maybe push some of those mitigations back.
Rizel it.
Sure.
Heart
I think
of Light.
Heart's still on cooldown from the On the Soul before.
What about Veil?
Fails down from the earlier thing where we're all split up on the different platforms.
What
Sounds
about
like it's like
expedient?
that phase better.
Where's our scholar?
It just needed a vacation. I had a question about the laser. So, Tam and I didn't take lasers. Like Midori and Kara took the first. I looked at the video just now. Kara and Midori took the first lasers that went out. So the lasers like not always
Those were the
going out
second
at the same
set.
Well,
time.
that's the second set.
The first set happened before the dash.
So basically, when the ad
Well, I
drops
would-
down in the middle, the first ad that drops down does the lasers, the second ad that drops down does the kick, and then it just keeps alternating.
So who was further in than us? Because I never
Right.
went to the edge until after like the second dash.
Were you guys first lasers or third lasers?
We were supposed to be first.
Oh, good question.
And so we were both standing like you both were, and it's like it goes. Yeah, there was no laser. It did a AOE in the middle, another AOE in the middle, then the lasers that you two took.
No, it does lasers,
There was
then
never, like, a
AoE,
laser.
then lasers, then AoE.
I'm watching the video. Like I hit the replay on my PlayStation. Like there was no lasers. It was, yeah.
Oh, was it actually?
There is
Yeah.
actually a pattern to
Yeah.
those. Sometimes it does lasers, sometimes it does. If you are supposed to be baiting, you just wait until you see the lasers, then you move.
Oh.
They might do 2 kicks and then the lasers. It just happens that way.
Why can't fights ever just be consistent this tier?
Yeah.
All right, well that sucks. All right, so the lasers could go off before the first dash, or they could go off after the third dash.
I think the first set of lasers might have a similar starting point, but as you get into it, it becomes more random, I think.
No, they're like just said. This time it was kick, laser, but we've definitely seen like laser, kick, laser. So
So that video I linked is from the healer's point of view. Obviously it's a white mage, but there's a sage in the party too. So if you wanted to look at what they're doing, but they do heal basically after every hit, whether it's a GCD or not. So like I know Panheimer looks like it goes up after the second one.
I don't have Panheimer. Actually, that's not up.
But there's also like equation diagnosis going up or whatever. It's not like there's anything else to target there. So
Wait,
like
diagnosis or prognosis?
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Single target AOE.
AOE.
The AoE
Okay.
one. But yeah,
Okay.
so I don't know. And then obviously the white mage is blowing all her lilies, but
I mean, that's a perfect time to blow lilies when you're like, I'm just not losing any DPS to use them.
and they got the wings up too. So. Anyways, but I mean white mage is a thing. But I am putting Samba up at the beginning, but it's only gonna last 15 seconds, so the last hits probably won't get any usage out of it. But yeah, I don't know.
Do we need to rework our mitigation during the tether phase so that more stuff's up during that phase?
It shouldn't be necessary since we have, like people are saying, there is nothing else going on that requires GCDs to be spent. So like movement might be a little annoying, but I mean in particular Sage can move and heal at the same time, and that arena is very small at that point, so your AoEs should be able to hit everyone from...
Not the 15 Yalm ones.
We're actually on the edges of the arena, so no. You can definitely hit like the pair that's closest to you. Maybe even the other pair. But you can't hit all the way across, yeah.
I don't know what these buffs look like or what they're supposed to signify, but you could tell me better.
Well, my 30 Yalms will
I don't know
hit
Sage's
everybody.
stuff.
Yeah, but you only got one of those. Alright, well, we don't need to debate this because this is not really...
Sure.
The point is you can't hit everybody.
So, to answer the question that was in chat, Holos did go off.
Okay.
The buffs that were up were Shield Samba, Holos, Holosakos, the other Holos buff, Aspected Helios, Horoscope Helios, Well Fed, and Bowl Drawn.
Hey, Kane.
Yep.
When are you using your Divine Veil? Like, when exactly are you casting it?
Right before the ads on the side show up, usually, like right as they're showing up.
Okay.
So it's like, and then like the
how long
platforms
before
break.
it's up on the? How long before it's up on the small arena port?
Let me look when we get there again.
Okay.
Alright.
The other thing I would say is too, when you're if you're 1 and 3 or 2 and 4 and you're leapfrogging the other people, make sure you leapfrog around the outside. Because if you run in front of them and bait the lasers, you'll hit them with the lasers.
Yeah.
Obviously. So like when you're running to get to the other side of them, just take the edges.
I mean, if you're behind them and the lasers go off, you're gonna die too.
Exactly. You might have to
No,
just...
they're not when they're baiting the lasers, because that shouldn't be. What happened this last time is someone ran in front of me and Carrie got hit with lasers, because I died to 603,000 damage.
Sorry about that.
But that's what I'm saying. So like, if you run along the edges, we shouldn't be baiting lasers at that point. We're getting ready to take our puddles when you're like coming around us.
I also ran straight across the arena, which was absolutely the wrong way to
You're not.
leapfrog.
But like, because what should be happening is the people on the other side should be baiting those lasers. So you
Yeah,
should be
yeah.
able to run
No,
on the
I see what you're saying. Because yeah, if the people on your side are baiting the lasers, then you're screwed either way. But yeah, if it's the people on the other side, then, yeah, don't run too close to the middle. It's one of those things where if Holos had been late, then Holos would have saved you. But no, you're just positioning and screwed. no saving bad positioning, I guess.
Late. In and spread. Out and in. Thanks in. Dark Towers.
My bad.
I can't keep an eye on Divine Veil for me.
40 seconds.
Okay, that's perfect.
10 seconds.
Don't stand on me. Thank you.
As soon as I can push it, was right there. Yeah.
I did it! I did it!
North or south? Are we going north or south? South?
We're going south for mid or for
Oh, north. Ah!
that's what I meant north.
You were south.
Yeah, I meant her butt as south.
Oh. Well, I think we just have to pick one side or the other.
Yeah. Well,
So are we picking north or south though?
let's go north. We're
Sorry.
going north.
A. We're going to A.
Okay.
All right.
I did it. No, it's a team effort. We did it.
Yeah, he needed our corpses so that he could survive to the end.
Sometimes to get to the top, you gotta crawl on a lot of bodies.
It is true you can see farther up there.
And that is the farthest we've seen. Okay, Kane. How long does Divine last?
30.
30.
Wonderful. I'm gonna maybe have you use it earlier.
You want to know something gross? On this fight, I have to do a 1 GCD filler.
Oh, God.
Hope you like NP.
I hope you get sleep at night after that.
Wee NP.
I'm gonna ask you where you use that GCD later.
It's right here. I have to.
In and spread. I guess we didn't spread enough.
It's to make the EI Jutsus line up in that phase
Oh, okay.
while we're running.
You ever try just EI Jutsuing faster?
Yes, it says interrupted, and then I lose a lot of GCDs.
Oh, okay.
Or I
Uh,
finish my cast and died because I didn't run out fast enough.
Lasties.
Ah shit, it's been invoked.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Easy game, easy life. When you've been maxing to a quarter of a second.
Got a little story about that when we're not in this poll.
I Kanata. And in partners. Out and in. Tanks in. Dark Towers.
That kind of sucks a lot.
What happened there? Did you get clipped?
Yeah, I got hit by Kanata's tower and then I had to take a tower.
And it doesn't count.
Nope, but it feels like it should.
It
Like,
really should. Like,
let me take
partial
the
credit
death,
at
but
least.
don't wipe the raid.
Yeah.
So when we were doing UCOB, the timing was so precise.